This episode of Capes and Lunatics is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com. Hello and welcome. We're back to another episode of Nightwing News. I am Phil, and that is...
I'm Kristen. Hello.
So I was pointing at the cat right now. So, not a lot comic-wise this time because they're back to once a month, so we'll be covering Nightwing 56, but...
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of Young Justice episodes since last time.
I know, so much. They crammed... Well, all 13 episodes have been in this month, so they really jammed a lot in there.
Well, yeah, they were doing three a month, 3 a week, except for this week we got 4.
Yeah.
Because I guess, 13 uneven number, and then they're going to break. We can have a break for a while. So you said June you saw?
No, they weren't messing around. So, yeah, should we start with the comic book, since it's only one?
Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Make people wait for the good stuff. Yeah, Nightwing 56, which I didn't see our names anywhere in.
I think it's not going to happen. Oh, well.
I'll have to find, who. I think Lobdell was still on this. I'll have to write them and be like, hey, please talk. Because we were talking about...
So what do you think?
It was all right. I mean, at least Dick was back in the action, but he's still not back all the way.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
That's better. Sorry, I forgot to plug in.
Oh, okay.
I was getting a little. Yes. Okay. So sorry. Can you say that again?
I was gonna say, yeah. It was the good part was Dick was back in the action, but he wasn't really Nightwing. He wasn't back all. He basically just smeared some grease on his face, and he helped those cops. But I mean, it's basically. Are we getting a team of Nightwings now?
Yes. Yeah. I thought that I was a little bit surprised that it wrapped up so quickly with the Scarecrow. I mean, because he's done now. He's defeated, right? He's going to jail? Or Arkham, I guess?
I guess, yeah, because it says next issue, Joker's daughter. Yeah,
so I guess it felt like it was kind of building Scarecrow up for several issues, and then all of a sudden it was, boom, done. I mean, okay, he started last issue, but it finished up pretty fast. Because I was kind of hoping that, I don't know, it would be a couple more issues and something with Scarecrow was going to make him, I hate to say snap out of it, but was going to inspire something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I think they use Scarecrow just because, it's an enemy from the past, plus, because it's Crane, he was able to, not work through all his issues, but is basically contemplate his past. I'm do I want to go back to all that, or?
Well, now I'm kind of wondering if, since it seems like they're going to go with the amnesia for more than just a few issues, which, whatever, is because part of it, he worked through that, but also, I guess with Scarecrow, it was showing he was fearless as Robin and Nightwing. I mean, fearless, and now he still is. If it's going to be kind of these different villains are going to help him get, not help get in touch, but are going to kind of focus on different aspects of his personality, and it's going to be, oh, well, Dick was like this, but look, Rick's still like this too. It's just, a little bit different.
I just wonder if this stuff's going to come back a little. I wonder how long they're going to do this whole amnesia thing, because I wonder if things are going to come back a little at a time as he faces each villain. Is little bits and pieces going to start coming back, and I don't know. Yeah,
that could be. Yeah, because it seems. I have no proof of this, of course, but since you sent me that solicit article, whatever, where they said that Titans was going to end at 30. The current Titans is going to end at 36. But I think in that same solicit, the person who, or it wasn't solicit, the article, the person who wrote it suggested that they thought that that DC would probably come out with a new Titans pretty soon because they have a TV show that's been renewed. A lot of those characters are popping up in Young Justice.
That's true.
So that would be interesting. So I feel like maybe, since we're, of course, major Dick Grayson fans, we'll attribute, Dick got amnesia and dropped out of Titans, and that's why you have to cancel the book, because it's not as good anymore.
But, yeah.
So maybe they'll need to get his amnesia fixed so that he can be back in Titans.
Because I was thinking maybe they were going to go with a team closer to, like, the show or a classic Titans lineup. And now that you say that, Young Justice, maybe we'll get, characters from the show. Although a lot of them are in the Young Justice book now. It's Tim Drake Robin, but Superboy's Connor's over there. And
yeah, right. Yeah.
So,
of course, I think we mentioned this last time we talked about it. I don't understand why they didn't just do this in the beginning, before they had the New 52. You didn't need to do New 52. You could have just had multiple. You could have had your regular thing, and then you could have added in a Wonder Comics where things were, 90s nostalgia, where Tim was Robin with all his buds.
Yeah. I don't know. They did that to the whole DC universe, and a lot of people were up in arms.
It's like that Young Justice comic is not the Young Justice TV show. It's the Young Justice comic that was back in the 90s. Which is fine, but it's just, I guess it's obviously kind of a nostalgia thing. They're going for older readers. They're not just going for the people who are watching that show.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's fine.
I should have wrote it down, but I saw somebody online, I think it was on Twitter, saying, and I found that interesting, that they're at a time when Dick Grayson is very visible in other mediums, Titans and now Young Justice, that in his own comic, he's basically not Nightwing right now.
Right.
They were you think he'd be capitalizing on the whole Dick Grayson as Nightwing thing right now.
Yeah, but
unless they did that because of Titans, because he isn't Nightwing yet.
Maybe, or I've seen some articles talking about that. And I think one of the people when you posted about the DC shakeup mentioned it, that the amount of people that actually read the comics is pretty small compared to the number of people that know the characters. Yeah. But you need to keep continuously publishing the comic book because that's how you keep the copyright.
Yeah, I don't know what. I should have checked, see what Nightwing sells for month to month, but I'm pretty sure Nightwing sells better than some books.
Oh no, yeah, it probably sells reasonably, but I think I read that it's considered a really amazing top seller if you can sell 100,000 issues.
Yeah, that's comics these days. I don't get that, maybe because I've just been a reader my whole life, but I don't get how, you can love the movies and the shows and all that and not be curious, about, I'm not saying you have to pick up a comic every month, but it's how do you not, from time to time, pick up a comic or a graphic novel if you love the shows and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's probably because there were a lot of changes with the direct market that happened in the 80s.
Yeah,
so now they've narrowed their focus.
Yeah.
And so it's weird. It's the big budget. Well, no, I guess it's not that weird. The big budget movies are more accessible, and the comics are where they can try crazy new things.
I guess. They
go.
I think they should put more commercials in front of the movies and the shows and stuff, and let people know, hey, you can buy these things digitally from your couch.
Maybe it's just people don't like to read anymore.
I guess. Like I said, I don't get that. I've always been a big reader, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, now we sound like really old people, kids these days, get off my lawn.
I am old, but anyway.
Kids these days, nobody reads.
So what did you think of the issue?
I thought it was pretty good. Weirdly, I think the amnesia stuff has been kind of slow moving, which is odd, and I don't know if that makes sense, because then I felt like they wrapped up Scarecrow pretty quickly, but I don't know, not a lot. It hasn't felt like a lot has been happening.
I don't know, too, if it was just them trying to find their footing, because this was supposed to be originally a different writer, and then Lobdell and, Fabian came in to help them. If if that caused a little bit of a problem too, just because they had to pick it up and decide where the story was going.
Yeah, well, and I can't help but wonder, I don't know, I wonder if they knew how long this amnesia thing was going to last when they started it. So maybe they didn't know.
Yeah.
How long it was going to last. So it's like parts of it felt slow moving, and then parts of it, like wrapping up the fight with the Scarecrow in one issue, felt really fast moving.
Yeah.
But as we said, I like seeing the three cops and the firefighter in the different Nightwing outfits. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I think it could be a good thing because Dick always does really well when he's on a team.
Yes.
He's a good team player, so that actually could be kind of fun. If he is the sort of Nightwing with a mask made of ashes, wearing his little ratty T-shirt.
But again,
while he does his thing. I mean, yeah, I could get behind that for a while.
But it's not Dick Grayson; it's Rick Grayson.
Yeah, I know, it's Rick. But I guess I'll take what I can get.
But I just looked up when the next issue comes out.
Mm-hmm.
February 20th.
Sorry, when is it?
February 20th. So
crazy.
Yeah, that seems like longer than a month. It is like it's basically.
Well, I mean, this Nightwing came out the first week of the month, right? Didn't it come out like the?
Well, yeah, because like today's the 28th, and like this came out like 2 weeks ago or something. It was at least 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
it wasn't last week.
Oh yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah.
I think the other thing for me, and because I mean I'm not an artist, I can't draw with crap, so I don't want to insult the artist. But the art is not really my jam. I do think that. I think the artist, and I don't have the issue, so I apologize. I could look, maybe you know. I think that the artist's art works really well for the Rick Grayson character and the kind of story they're trying to tell. It's just the art is not my preferred style.
Yeah, it's not like as distinct, and it seems I think they've switched artists a couple times on this already. Like I said, I don't know if it's just like a last minute thing, and
I mean I think the style works for what they're trying to do. It's just not my favorite. I don't know. I like one that's more less sketchy, I guess, or something. I don't know.
But yeah, I'm just looking ahead.
Bright colors, yeah.
I'm just looking ahead, yeah. So the next couple issues, February 20th, March 20th, and then April 17th will be Nightwing 59. So.
Yeah, that's late. Yeah, that's later. I think the January one came out pretty early in the month, and then now it's kind of later. Yeah.
But in the April issue, they're still talking about Rick Grayson and the Nightwing. So.
All right.
Seems like at least through April.
That, of course, I feel like is the other problem with. I mean, it's fine. I mean, obviously they have to have the solicits to jazz people up, but I feel like when he finally gets his memory back, this is the kind of thing that you want to like not know until you read the issue. So how are they going to build that one? It's going to be like something happens, and they'll be like, oh, it's probably that.
So when's Titans? Is Titans coming back in the fall? Because I'm wondering if they're going to like ride this out to the fall, and when he becomes Nightwing on the show, is that when they're going to bring him back in the book?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, they said the 36, and what we got issues 32 and 33, so I think it's be just February, March, and April. So I think Titans will be done in April, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know what they're doing, but
I remember 36. Well, it's whenever they wrap up this like brother blood, mother blood thing. That's the end. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe the Titans will reform to help Dick get his memory back.
Nice. Yeah.
That'd be good. But sometimes I can't be sure if they'll do that, because I think they kind of try to have, I don't know though. I felt like since the 90s, they've really Dick's been like a Batman character.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Why
that's the only thing is I think that'd be cool, but I can't necessarily see that happening in a Titans book.
Yeah. But, I mean, me and Lilith were talking, we want like a Nightwing and Batgirl like team-up book every month.
Yeah, where'd you get that picture from that you put on the online?
I searched online. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find the source for that, but
Oh, okay. It must have been somebody's art, because, I mean, it
maybe.
did really look like somebody had already started that series. I was like, dang.
But yeah,
Although, it would have been awesome if it was Nightwing and Oracle back in the day, but I know she's...
I know. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, heck, if any Nightwing artwork, people send it in. I'll credit you. I'll put it up on our social media. But, yeah, either that team-up book or I want, like, a Robin's book, but...
All right. Should we do... I feel like Rick Grayson we've spent.
Yeah, done. I know.
He's still a little bit of a blank slate, so...
So, yeah.
On to Young Justice.
Young Justice, Outsiders, episodes 4 through 13. Actually did write the episode titles down.
Yeah, you did write them all down. Well, the first one, number 4, that was the...
Private Security.
Bowhunter Security, right?
Yeah.
That was cute. That was fun.
With him and the Harpers.
That was a good one. Although, I must admit, and maybe you know, but who is Jim Harper?
That's Guardian.
You're not sure?
No, that's Guardian. It's like I know he was in the Superman books for a while. He was Guardian in the comics. He was like back in the 40s. He was almost like DC's Captain America. Like he had like a blue and yellow costume, and he had like a yellow shield and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then I think he came back in the, was it 80s or 90s? Because, like, they cloned him a new body, and, like, Cadmus, like, cloned him a new body and stuff, so he's technically
okay, I was wondering, because there was that joke, he's like, I'm older and wiser, and Dick's like, no, you're not. You're a clone. You're the youngest one here. And he's like, no, I'm older than Jim.
So basically...
But I'm prettier. I was like, who's Jim?
Yeah, he's basically an old guy, but he has, like, a young clone body, yeah.
Oh, but he has a hot young body. Nice, okay.
And I guess he's related, I forget how, but he's related to Roy Harper somehow. Mm-hmm. Maybe like an uncle or a great uncle or, some distant relative, yeah.
Yeah. But that was a fun episode.
Yeah. All the Harpers and Nightwing. Yeah, I did like that, and then Brick.
And then I can't remember the episode that was in between that one. Oh, right, the one where they brought Forager back, right? They went to the New Gods planet.
Yeah, episode 5 was Away Mission, yeah.
Yep. That was good. I'm wondering what's going to be up with Miss Martian's brother.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like, and I'm hoping we'll get to it in a minute, but you can obviously tell, I would assume anyway, based on what happened in episode 13, what's going to be the big thing in the second half of the season. But there's so many things that they keep popping in that I'm thinking, there's no way in 13 22-minute episodes, there's no way you can resolve all of these things. And so I'm assuming that they're sliding all of these things in here to come back to in future seasons, would be my guess.
I'm assuming people have been clamoring for this for a while. I'm pretty sure they'll probably do a season 4.
Because, yes, Miss Martian's brother. But then episode 6...
Rescue Op.
Very important for Bat Family.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara's Oracle, and she and Dick are dating.
Yes.
Kind of obviously. And then, on Ra's al Ghul's Island...
Oh, yes. I couldn't remember which episode. Yes, there was. Yes. So many things. Spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled. 3, 2, 1. Roz had I'm assuming a brainwashed agent who seemed to recognize Dick Grayson. A fellow wearing red. They're going there.
Wearing red.
They're going
and being good at fighting.
Yes.
Yeah. And so... I was like, oh, that could be something interesting, but now part of me wonders, are they going to save that for a future season?
Probably. Probably. Oh, and then, Talia came out with a baby.
And then, baby Damien!
Yeah.
My only thing with Damien being a baby is I felt like he should be older.
Yeah, there are ways they could like, age him up, time travel. I wonder if like a Lazarus...
Yeah, she sticks him in that pot or whatever.
Lazarus pit or something, yeah.
Yeah, because I felt... Although, also, isn't the funny thing about Young Justice, wasn't it... So between seasons 1 and 2, even though those came out back-to-back, we have a 5-year jump. But isn't it like, even though we have a 6-year jump between seasons 2 and 3, isn't it only supposed to be 2 years or something?
I guess. Yeah. I mean,
it's not as much. It's not as much time.
I mean, you really don't want to do like a lot of time jumps to a long. Eventually we're gonna get like a middle-aged Dick Grayson or something.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So it seems. Yeah, because that's the thing. It cracks me up every time he's like, "I hate being the grown-up." I'm like, I hear you. But I'm also thinking he's like what, 21 or something. I mean, because he was probably. Because, I mean, Megan McGon, because that was the other thing is, I feel like in the comics, like Wally and Dick and Roy and Donna and all of them, they're all just like basically the same age. Mm-hmm. Beast Boy was a little bit younger. But here people have different ages. Like Dick was the young one on the original team. So McGon's now the guidance counselor. So she's got to be what, like at least 22 to have graduated from college.
Yeah, but I mean, one, she's a Martian who knows how they age, and two, as a shapeshifter, you could probably look young till the day you die.
Right, yeah, and I mean, Connor is really like 8 years old or something, but
yeah.
Hello, Megan. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is like, it's kind of hard. I'm kind of not sure what age everybody is. It's crazy to see. It's interesting that Vic is going to be a little bit younger. But I'm really excited because Beast Boy decided to quit Hollywood. That Beast Boy and Vic are going to become best friends.
Get more of a
they are so awesome.
Get more of like a classic Titans lineup. Yeah, I got Beast Boy and Cyborg. Yeah,
yes,
getting there.
They're so cute together. So yeah, at first I thought maybe something big would happen with Jason and baby Damien. Or like just Jason, because Jason comes back, and then Damien is a couple years later in real life. Who knows? It could have been like 2 weeks later in comic book time, because you can never tell. But then other things happened that I feel like will be more important in the season.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in the last episode.
Yes, I'm jumping ahead. So okay, woo, there we go. We had Jason and Damien. That was big. Now we're at episode 7. What was that one?
Evolution. Was that the Vandal Savage one? I believe.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. I must admit I don't really know a lot about Vandal Savage, and so that was a pretty informative episode.
Yeah, basically a caveman, meteorite. The radiation makes him immortal, and yeah. But I found it interesting. Yeah, like the whole daughter thing, and then we get the origin of the name, the Light.
Yes, yeah. Have you rewatched all of the shows?
I haven't had a chance. I'm thinking on the break.
Not yet. Okay.
During the break, I really want to go back and watch them all. Yeah, I want to binge them all.
Because I kind of remember both the Reach and the Light, but I forget their exact relationship.
Yeah. I got to go back and I still didn't finish the season 2 binge, but I'm sure the time during the break, I'm gonna have to binge all that.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember if the Light is more the interdimensional thing, and the Reach was like what they had with that drink and stuff that was messing people up.
Yeah.
The invasion. Yeah, that was good. Okay, then what was after Evolution?
What is it? Triptych.
Oh yeah, those were the three teams.
Yeah.
Busting up the metahumans.
Yeah, and the whole thing with the Justice League. Some of that was an act, but they're like, you don't want to tell Superman. Do you really want Superman lying on the witness stand?
Right. Yeah.
And Wonder Woman, are you ready to lie? Are you prepared to lie? And Batman, Nightwing, and Robert just like
don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. And then we got Cassandra Cain as Orphan.
Right? Yeah. So that was cool. Well, right, and Stephanie was there too. I mean, which I know we saw Stephanie for a hot minute in season 2, but now she's more official, I guess.
Yeah, girl, not that bad family. We've got bad villains like Clayface and Mad Hatter.
Yes. Oh, and Arrowette, she's someone from the original Young Justice, right?
From the book, yeah, the comic book, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yep.
Yeah,
and then what was after that one?
Home Fires, that whole episode with Lobo.
Oh yeah.
Where he attempts to kill Forager and he thinks he does.
Right, but then we know that, and that was the light, right? The light sent him out so they could determine who was on the secret team.
I believe so, yeah. Oh, was that the episode 2 with the birthday party with all the kids?
Oh yes, yeah, and the Shiva prevented that guy from
Ocean Master. Yeah, that got dark because like basically all the wives and the kids and Roy Harper. Well, no, the Roy Harper clone. Yeah, they're all having a birthday party, which I found funny because like Impulse is chasing around like the Tornado Twins.
Yeah, and I did love how Iris kept being like, "Stop calling them dad. Stop calling him dad."
Oh yeah, well, thanks to time travel, that little kid was his dad, but she's like,
right, yeah, like they're really gonna mess with that toddler's brain that this kid older than him keeps calling him dad. It's too much. It's too much for the little guy.
But we got a lot of the kids. Well, we got Lois Lane with John, so.
Right, yeah.
Their kid who they have in the comics currently, is that's in the show now. But yeah, it got dark with like Ocean Master was going to kill all the wives and kids, and she was like, "Oh no, the lights had this. It's our nuclear option. You're not going to do it. You're not just going to do this now." And he's like, "Try to stop me," and she decapitated him.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. It was pretty intense.
Yes. And then we get down to the last 4 from this past week. Episode 10, Exceptional Human Beings.
Yes. Which one was that again?
I'm trying to remember because I watched them all.
I just watched it.
Well, so
that was the one that first introduced Vic, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Right, yeah. That was good. The only thing that's freaky is Cyborg's voice on Teen Titans Go, Carrie Payton, is his dad. And he has a different voice.
Yeah, well, Corey Payton, it's funny because he's doing so many voices on here, but not Cyborgs, because he's Black Lightning also.
Yes.
I think he was one of the people on Vic's team, but not Vic.
Yeah, he was one of the. Yeah, he was. Which I have to say, and this is good. I wasn't sure where to put in. I knew Black Lightning existed, obviously, but I didn't really know a ton about Black Lightning, and I really liked him on the show. I think they're doing a really good job.
Yeah,
with Black Lightning, he's really cool, and he's they're doing an excellent job with Halo too. For me, Halo and Black Lightning are kind of becoming some of the standouts that I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're up to.
Yeah, they are good, but what do you think of Geoforce?
Geoforce, he's interesting. I think he's really growing, and that's good, and it's going to be so nasty for him in the second half of the season.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be so bad, the poor guy. I feel bad for him already.
Yeah, we'll get there, but yeah, in the comics, he wasn't there when things went down. Yes, he's going to be here, and
right, yeah.
When stuff goes down this time, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know in the comics if he and Halo had a thing. I mean, they're definitely into having people being in relationships, because Halo and Geoforce, Black Lightning and Dr. Jace.
Yeah. No,
I must say, I was impressed that they had a sex scene in the show and it didn't involve Dick Grayson. I was like, yeah, nice.
Yeah, they are going a little more adult with this, so I mean, it's the app, I guess.
Right, but I'm glad that that's what it is, because I remember reading that they were going to go a little bit adult, and I just thought, please don't have them murdering people. Please don't have them murdering people. Please don't have it go full on Titans Gritty. And they haven't so far. And I felt like that's the kind of stuff that's a little bit adult. But I mean, I don't know. You can correct me because you actually have a child. But I feel like that's the kind of thing that if you don't want your kid to know about it, you can just distract them real quick. And it's not gonna...
I mean, I didn't have a problem watching. I don't have a problem watching Young Justice with him. Yeah, it's Titans. I'm just like, yeah, we're not watching.
Okay, yeah, I would not show that to a
no. But Yeah, no, Halo and Geoforce weren't a couple ever in the comics, but he's kind of older in the comics than he is here. So she was still a teenager in the comics, but yeah, he was older. He was already like king, I think, when they formed the Outsiders, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying because I thought they overlapped.
Yeah, they were on the same team, but yeah, he was a lot older, so.
Right, I mean, and it's like Black Lightning was on the team.
Yeah,
but Batman was the leader. Obviously, we're cool with Batman not being the leader, since that means Dick Grayson gets to be the leader.
Well, Dick Grayson had his own Outsiders team for a while.
Right, yeah, but it was different people.
Yeah. All right. Episode 11, Another Freak. I think they introduced Vic in 10, and then like what he become Cyborg in 11. Yeah,
he got damaged, and his dad did the
father box
on them. And then that was when Halo and Fred Bug with 2 G's went to school, and they met Harper Row, that was Scott Snyder's invention, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's happening with it? Is she still in the comics?
She hasn't been around lately, so.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's what I thought. So, whatever. But I do like her in the, so far I liked her in the show. It's pretty hilarious how, since, Violet and Fred Bug with 2 G's are just so enthusiastic and yet a little bit awkward in how she keeps saying, "Oh, I like you too." She's gonna pull them into some shenanigans.
Oh yeah. But I mean, we've got so many Bat characters now. Are we gonna get like a Bat Family spinoff or something?
I don't know.
You don't even need Batman.
That's good for us, yeah.
You do with everyone else but Batman if you wanted.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Yeah, wait, who hasn't been in so far? Jaime.
Oh, yeah, that's what someone was saying, yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been in.
I'm trying to remember if he was, like, in a group scene or something, but yeah, I mean, if he was there, he didn't really have, like, dialogue or anything.
I know, because he was such a big part of season 2. Which, that's something that kind of makes me wonder. I don't know, I mean, it'll make us sad, of course, but at some point, are they planning on transitioning some of these? Because, like, Aqualad, now Calder, now he's Aquaman. I mean, his role's really been reduced.
Yeah.
This season. McGonn and Connor still have a big role, and Dick has a big role, but like in the next season or future seasons, are they gonna start like, I don't know.
You know, it'd be interesting.
Sad, but it's a well done show, so I'll have to watch it anyway.
You know, it'd be interesting if, like, I don't know, the Justice League went missing or something, and like, Calder's already Aquaman. What if like Dick stepped up as Batman, like he did, during Batman Reborn?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah,
and the team becomes the Justice League. Connor could become, their Superman, and
yeah, that's true. That would be crazy. They have all kinds of potential, or even they wouldn't have to, because remember there was that one JLA back sometime where something happened to the Justice League, and like Dick as Nightwing was brought on.
Yes.
And the other people.
Oh yeah.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah. Because the Justice League was like thrown back, like, was it thousands or millions of years in time? Yeah, and no one knew where they were at. So yeah, Batman had like a program that like sent out like a call to like all these people, and he's like, yeah, no, Nightwing will lead you, and
yeah, that was a good one. They could do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was good.
Or you just said that. It just popped in my head. There was a storyline. Did you ever hear of was it Sins of Youth, I think?
Yes, I've heard of that one. Wait, is that where they get de-aged or something?
Well, Clarion, I think it was Clarion. I can't forget if it was anybody else, but yeah, like the Justice League got like de-aged. They became like kids, but like the spell had the opposite effect. Like Tim and Connor and everybody got aged up.
Oh yeah, was that in the Young Justice comic?
I'm trying to. It might have, but there was like a mini series and like a bunch of one shots too, because it was weird because like the Batman one, like they're in Gotham, and since like physically they've changed sizes, like so no one in Gotham realized there was a switch. Like Tim put on the Batman suit, and like Bruce was wearing like Tim's Robin costume, but he was like, again, he was like more muscular at that age than Tim is. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That would be something fun to do next season or something.
Yeah, I mean, since they brought in so many characters, I mean, there's so many different storylines they could do. All right, then it was the Beast Boy episode.
Yes, Nightmare Monkeys.
Nightmare Monkeys, and that was good. We knew that Granny was bad. We knew it.
Oh yeah.
And so that was exciting that they figured that goggle thing out. And although that kind of wrapped up pretty quick, so we'll see if that becomes more of a thing.
But then they had that weird like Doom Patrol shout out thing and like the style of Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, definitely that felt like that was the comic relief episode of the first part of the season because I did get confused at first. I was like, what is going on?
I think it was the voice actors from Teen Titans Go, but it was so...
Oh, it definitely was, because his Rita Farr, that was like the Starfire, and the Chief was Robin, and then...
It was just weird. They're just like, Teen Titan, we're gonna D-I-E-T.
Yeah. Like, man, Gar.
That's dark.
Dark, depressing. But that was a good episode, to wrap that up. And then that takes us to episode 13.
True Heroes.
Yeah, so
they rescued Geoforce's sister Tara.
Yes, and this, so tell me what you think, since they cracked the code or whatever you will with the goggles and they said tons of other teams were going out to stop the metahuman trafficking. So now I'm wondering, is that not going to be as big of a deal in the second part of the season? I mean, surely they wouldn't just be like, oh, we wrapped it up off screen. But obviously, they're hinting that like, there's going to be...
I don't know, because it's like, was Tara like brainwashed by the goggles, or like in the comics, she was just bad, so it's...
I mean, that's what I'm thinking... I mean, there's been all of these different things, Jason popped in, whatever, but because, like, Tara's been missing since the beginning, and Geoforce, Brion was so like, we gotta find her! I feel like, obviously, the second half of the season has to be Young Justice Judas Contract, basically.
Yeah.
Because
I think,
that's the thing that's so powerful. So, is it gonna be... So who do you think is the leader of the Light now? Because Ra's al Ghul said it wasn't him, and at first then Talia walked out with Damien. I was like, oh, is it Talia? But now I think that was just to show off baby Damien. So now I'm like, oh, well, is it Shiva and Deathstroke? I mean, so maybe it's Deathstroke. And so maybe instead of the Judas Contract being he's doing this for Brother Blood, and Brother Blood is going to kidnap the Metas, it's going to be Deathstroke and the Light kidnapping them using Tara.
I don't know. I'm trying to think who... I don't know, unless it's like Darkseid or something, or...
Right, yeah. But since they go... Because this is the first season Deathstroke's been in, right?
I'm trying to remember. He might have...
Maybe
he show up before? If he's... Was he in season 2? Because I don't think he was in season...
Yeah, I don't think he was in season
If
1.
he was, it wasn't like a big...
Right, and now it's obviously going to be big role, and... I mean, because that's what I was thinking was when Tara went all night, and and she's working with her brother, and that hadn't happened in the comics. I was like, so is Tara going to be different from her comic counterpart? And spoilers, clearly not. So that makes me think that's what the rest of the season is going to be.
Yeah, probably.
Things involved, but like the big threat of the first part of the season was this metahuman trafficking, and we have to get Tara back. And now the second half is going to be Tara screws us over.
Yeah, but I mean, unless her and Deathstroke are, and we'll reveal who's running the Light.
Yeah, unless she is double crossing Deathstroke, but I doubt it.
Now, like I said, she's probably she might even be brainwashed, but yeah, I don't think she.
Well, I mean, I don't think she was brainwashed in the original comic. Like she was.
Yeah, no, she was just like evil, basically.
Right, and that was the other thing I remember in some of the interviews Wolfman and Perez have said. Because some people were like, oh, I can't believe Tara betrayed them, or that she turned traitor. And they were like, Tara never turned traitor. The whole time she was planning on betraying them. Or, like, betraying. It wasn't a betrayal, like she was a mole or whatever, not...
Yeah.
So maybe Judas isn't even the proper term, because Judas was Bud's.
Yeah.
Jesus. Tara was never their bud.
Oh, I wonder if someone's going to send the group after them. Could they have like Tara, maybe Jason, throw these people at them? I don't know.
Who knows? Well, and they've never had Starfire yet on Young Justice.
So
I mean, they have some. I assume there will be many seasons to come after this.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe the Outsiders form their own team, and Nightwing basically gets like a more classic Titans, Cyborg, Beast Boy. Maybe they'll bring Starfire in. Raven?
Yeah, we haven't really seen Raven. Well, and the other thing is Donna is not the main Wonder Girl. She's the ambassador.
Yeah. Well, could still bring her in.
So, yeah, we'll see. But it's been a very good. They crammed a lot into 13 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm freaked out to see what happens with the Young Justice Judas contract. I'm super annoyed I have to wait until June, though. Thanks a lot.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to wait either, but I mean, it'd be a nice little treat in the summer. You know, all the other TV shows will be off, so.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's like Megas have to wait. But I hope, I assume they would because, Dick's been getting a lot of attention this season. But he better have a role similar to what he had in the Judas contract because that's one of the big things is I, of course, really love the Judas contract. Because it's an awesome story, but also that's where he has his big reveal as Nightwing. But even in the Judas Contract animated movie and in this, obviously that can't be one of the big, that's not going to happen. He's already Nightwing. So hopefully at least he can be the one that doesn't get captured.
Or unless they just change, he gets a new costume of, a more comic accurate costume.
I guess. Maybe he'll change into Disco Wing.
I don't know. I like the stripes.
I'm kidding. That would not be a good plan to change into Disco Wing. It's 280s, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, very exciting.
So before we get out of here, should we let everyone know our plans going forward since we won't have any Titans till June or Young Justice until June?
Well, I think that we should rewatch episodes of Batman the Animated Series because it's also on the streaming service, although I have the DVDs too, but to get our money's worth.
Yes.
They said it's redone into HD. But specifically focusing, I prefer the ones where Dick is Robin because I really like that animation style better. Plus he's in more episodes than when he is as Nightwing, so I think we should start with at the beginning. Where he's Robin. Well,
that was going to be my question. Do you want to do them in order?
Sure. I guess then by order you mean the order that they're on the streaming service.
Well, I could look online and see, what the actual order is, but because even if we don't get them all done, we probably won't get them all done by June. But whenever there's no TV show.
I think as Robin, he's in 29 episodes of Batman the Animated Series.
Okay.
I have a list. It's over in my desk.
Yeah.
I like to make lists.
I was going to say.
I think the first one that comes up on the streaming service is a classic, Christmas with the Joker.
Yeah. There's always debate about that because I don't know if it aired first or if they was supposed to be first, but it didn't air. Yeah, there's always whether Christmas with the Joker was the first episode or not. So I don't care.
I think in the DVDs and on the streaming service they have them in. The first few are production order, and then I think they did them in airing order. So yeah, we could just go down down the line.
Yeah. So we'll make a master list in any next couple months, and any month going forward, where there isn't a TV show, we'll just do the new issue of the comic and an episode of Batman the Animated Series with Dick Grayson. Yeah.
Yes. Sounds good. Also, now that Batman's 80. Are there any classic Batman things we should try to reread?
I don't know. Well, Detective 1000 is coming. What is that? March?
Yeah.
March, yeah. And then a big, a hardcover book, like they did for Action Comics, will be out. So hopefully there'll be some Dick Grayson stuff in there.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
But then next year will be 80 for Dick Grayson.
Yeah, so next year, 80 for Dick Grayson, we can read something classic every month.
Oh, yeah. Let's plan that. Yeah.
Definitely. Should tell people send suggestions. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll have suggestions all on our own. Also, I was wondering if we wanted to make it a true challenge, if we should try, since he'll be 80, to make sure that the ones we read add up to 80 issues.
Oh,
so that would be like the Judas contract is like 4 or 6 or however many. So that
I was gonna say we definitely have to do that one.
Yeah, so like Dark Victory is like 13 or whatever. Yeah,
and we could do like the first arc of like every one of his ongoing Nightwing series.
Yeah,
we'll try to hit some.
Or just like whatever ones we like. We should each make a list of our favorites. See for sure which ones we both like the most. Those will be the ones we read first.
I say we try to hit something from like every era. Well, if this is next year, we have time.
Yes. But I've already got you covered on the early ones.
Yeah.
One of my personal favorites from the early, Bruce Wayne loses custody of Dick Grayson. We definitely have to do that one. It's amazing.
Oh, I'll have to see if I can. I've talked to Devin Grayson before.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. If we have like a year. We should see if we can get some creators on who've worked on it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Marv Wolfman, Chuck Dixon, Devin Grayson,
maybe Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle Higgins, yes. I
have Tim Seeley's email.
Yes, I talked to him once before. Yeah, Tim Seeley.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to reach out, because he worked on Grayson, he worked on Rebirth, Nightwing, yes. We got time, but yeah. So
I know, we do have time. We have a whole year, but it's good to plan.
Yes, it is. But I love the plan. But yes, next couple of months going forward until we get Young Justice back, like we said.
All right, Batman.
We'll cover one episode of the animated series and one of the comics. The new issues. So yeah, so about a month because, like I said, next issue doesn't come out till February 20th.
Late.
Yeah, I know.
So late.
I think starting next month, it's pretty much almost a month, exactly a month almost each time. Yeah. So
yeah,
just got to get through this dry spell. All right. So everyone, follow us on social media. Nightwing News is on Facebook, Twitter, follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. We'll put all our stuff there and send us voicemails. We'll love to hear from you in your own voice. What do you love about Nightwing? Is there any comics or anything we should be covering? We can always do a classic review or something. If you want to hear something, call us 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Now, I'd ask you if you want to promote anything, but you never do.
It's true.
Just go on Amazon, get the book, Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. That came out at the 75th anniversary, so bone up for the 80th anniversary.
Yep. Someone else is going to have to do the 80th book.
It's all podcast now.
There we go. Hooray.
It's almost like the audio special.
Excellent. It'll be an audio book.
There you go. Well, like we said, we got a year. We'll come up with a lot of special stuff for next year.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us again. Join us in about a month for Nightwing 57 and classic Batman the Animated Series episode.
And everyone stay warm.
Oh, yeah. Get cold. It won't be as bad in a month. Can't believe we gotta wait till June for Young Justice. Feeling more than whelmed.
I know, he hasn't done that much with the wordplay since he stopped being Robin.
I know. Put us in a comic book, guy. He sees us. Alright, everyone. Come back next time. Remember, keep flying, Graysons.